And, so going from that, do you have any like business aspirations, or like is there anything you want to do as an investor moving on from like
I'd
where
say
you are now?
another thing I find a lot of interest in is like real estate investing.
Ooh.
Um, the book I'm reading right now, Rich Dad Poor Dad, talks a lot about that. But I also listen to a podcast called Bigger Pockets, which is like a total real estate podcast. And what I find interesting about that is like with real estate, you can be like any person. Like a lot of people that come on this podcast just work like regular jobs and they just do it on the side. And it's basically like running your own business when you do it, which is kind of cool. It's not like hard. You don't have to do all the other back work to start a business. It's just like a real estate business, and you can just slowly grow it up. So I find that really interesting, and I'm definitely trying to do that on the side when I get older.
When you're talking about real estate business, kind of like on the side, are you talking more about buying a house, fixing it up, and then flipping it for more, or are you talking about buying a house, making it nicer, and then renting it out to tenants, and then just make money off of that?
So there's so many different ways you can do it. There's like a million terms for just different ways you can buy and sell a house or rent it out. But I'd say when I start, I'm definitely probably gonna do like apartments, just like renting out apartments to people. There's so like there's so many different things. Like it depends on the situation you're in, and you got to do research like surrounding what like the house you're trying to buy or whatever it is. So yeah, it just depends, honestly.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
A book I would recommend for you is called Long Distance Real Estate Investment. It's by like David Green or whatever. Or yeah, I think that's his name.
I think that's one of the guys on the podcast, David Green.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he had a podcast. That's crazy.
I have this one book called The Millionaire Real Estate Investor by like Gary Keller. And like last week I was just listening to the podcast and they literally just shouted that book out of nowhere, like said it's a really good book. So I haven't read it yet, but I'm excited to read it.
Wait, what is it called?
Called The Millionaire Real Estate Investor.
Okay.
Gary Keller.
You're making a reading list for the summer?
Me? Yeah. Oh my god. I have like this 40-page Word doc of just like book recommendations.
No, you do not.
I'll send it to both of you guys.
I got some questions about your books.